Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about my fall essentials. Fall is my favorite season of the year, and it is a season that I miss sometimes because where I live we don't really get to experience fall, but I am planning a few short trips in October and November to places where I will get a little bit of the fall experience, and there are other things that I just am really excited about wearing and doing to kind of give me a sense of fall even where I live. So I'm going to start off with one of those, which is the makeup that I wear for fall and the essentials that can bring me a little bit of fall without actually having to kind of layer up and dress for fall. So the first thing I'm going to talk about are some makeup things that I'm wearing. Actually, I've got a few of these on today, and these are kind of related to a big trend that I have seen for this fall season that I'm really excited about, and they are really kind of color trends. I'm seeing a lot of browns, and I'm seeing a lot of kind of what I would call like a burgundy red, and those are two of my absolute favorite colors, and very excited to be adding more especially cosmetic products in these colors because they are tones that I've always enjoyed wearing and that work well with my skin tone. So I have a few products to talk about, some like I said that I'm wearing. The first one is from Westman Atelier. This is their baby cheeks in the color Garconne, which is this kind of, I would say, plummy toned brown that I think is so beautiful. I've got this on my cheeks today, and I will do a little swatch so you can see what that looks like on my skin. Just kind of a plummy nude shade that I think is just perfect for the fall season. I put it on my cheeks as well as my lips, and then over top I put some of the Garconne I can't remember the name of this product. This is their lip balm, basically. Oh, the Squeaky Clean lip balm in the shade Garconne, which is a really beautiful kind of deep plummy tone that I love wearing in the fall season. And it's just kind of perfectly tying into this trend of sort of warmer kind of plum shades and brown shades and burgundy shades. And yeah, just absolutely love both of those products. And some other lip products that I'm really excited about wearing this fall. The first is a matte lipstick from Westman Atelier in the shade Lulu, which is this really beautiful dark kind of vampy plum tone. I've just swatched a little bit of it there. That is a shade that I have always loved wearing going out in the evenings, and definitely one that I intend to reach for this fall. I've been really loving those lipsticks. They have just such a great comfortable matte formula that is not drying on your lips at all. It's just a beautiful, easy to apply, really packed with color lipstick that I have been really enjoying. And the other shade that is an everyday shade I've been using pretty much since these lipsticks were launched. This is in the shade Pique, and this is a really beautiful kind of nude shade that again kind of goes more brown. It reminds me a lot of a Bobbi Brown lipstick from back in the day that was just called Brown that I wore quite a bit, which was really more of a nudie pinky brown, and that is kind of what this is. And I absolutely love all of these shades, and I'm really excited about wearing them this fall. And then a few more lipstick shades that I'm really excited about wearing this fall are from Merit, from their signature matte lipstick line. They have this beautiful shade called Equestrian, which is kind of a more, I would say, warm toned brown. This is Equestrian, so you can see it against these more kind of cooler tones here. This is a more warm toned brown that definitely gets into that like burgundy, absolutely gorgeous for fall. And then I have two beautiful lip oils that I'm really excited about wearing this fall season from Merit. The first one is in Sangria, which is a really pretty kind of burgundy shade that I love to wear throughout the year, but definitely will be beautiful as a topper to pretty much any of these lipsticks. And then I can't remember the name of this, and I can't read it on the product right now, but I will leave the shade name below. But this is their really deep dark brown shade that I absolutely love in the fall time. This is a another shade that will work well kind of over top a lot of these kind of cooler tone shades as well as the warm tone shades. It's just a really beautiful, deep, dark brown that is great not only as a topper, but also on its own. Love, love, love the formula of these. So the next way I like to sort of get my fall cozy on is through the fragrances that I wear. And especially when I'm kind of cozied up at home and the AC is on because it's humid and hot outside, and I tend to get a little cool, so I'm always throwing like a layering piece or a sweater or something over me, and then I'm always spraying on a fragrance that is cozy and comforting and all the things. And some of the notes that I tend to go for in the fall season are things like vanilla, sandalwood, and kind of powdery, softer fragrances. And anytime I find a fragrance that kind of includes all of that, it's definitely something I'm probably going to like. So I recently added a new fragrance to my collection that's been on my wish list for quite some time, and I found a seller who was selling it for a really great price on Poshmark. So this is from Chanel, and it is Bois de Zile. And this is a really beautiful kind of powdery sandalwood fragrance with also a little bit of vanilla. It's so intoxicating and lovely. It's one that I've wanted for quite some time, and I'm just so happy to have added it to my collection. So yeah, this is definitely one of the many fall fragrances. I will do a whole separate video on some of or maybe my top 10 fall fragrances, because there's so many. It is definitely my favorite. Fragrance notes are all fragrances that are very fall-like, and cozy and comforting all the way is what I like to wear all year long, but really beautiful in the fall. So getting into fall fashion, there are a couple of trends that I have been really into this fall season, and I'm actually wearing one, and that is sort of the shorter length cardigan sweaters. So I am wearing this kind of boxy fit short. I think it's considered cropped, but on me it still sort of hits just above my hips. This is a organic cotton sweater from Quince, and I picked it up in 3 colors because I liked it so much. This was the first one I got in kind of like this creamy beige color that I thought was just one of the perfect colors that I've added to my wardrobe over the last year or two since moving to Florida. I have just really been drawn to anything that are kind of sandy beige tones. And then I also picked it up in this ivory color as well as black, and I love this sweater. This is definitely one that I will be throwing over jeans. I'll be throwing it over maxi skirts, midi skirts, maxi dresses, midi dresses, all of the above. And I'm really excited also to see, I don't have any yet, but I'm excited to see that like the cropped or ankle length pants are making a comeback, because I just never really got into like the really big baggy trouser thing. I have a few pairs and they just don't look that great on me, and they are pants that look a lot better on me when I am wearing a heel, which I never wear anymore. So I'm really excited for ankle length pants and like these cropped cardigans. I think that is such a look that I love. And what these cardigans sort of give me the feel of in a more sort of casual way are the next item that I'm going to be getting quite a lot of use out of, I'm sure, this fall season. So the other item that I'm talking about are lady jackets and or cardigans that are kind of lady jacket style. I've got these two that I picked up on, I think, Amazon. Yeah, this is from a company called Lily Sorry. I'm not even sure how you say that. That is the brand right there. I have one in this sort of white with black stripes and one in black with white stripes, and love them both. Definitely give me sort of that Chanel-esque vibe that I love so much, and love the kind of, these aren't, again, overly cropped. They may supposed to be cropped, but not on me because I have a very short torso and everything always fits me a little bit longer. But they are just super cute, and I cannot wait to be wearing them in the fall. And then for days where it is too hot to wear something with long sleeves, I have a short sleeve version that I picked up from J. Crew. I don't remember whether this was J. Crew, the factory store, or J. Crew. I think it was the factory store, but it's just this black little lady jacket with short sleeves and this white trim. It's just a nice kind of heavyweight cotton that is really, really pretty if you see the weave in person. It's just lovely, and definitely something that you could dress up or you could throw it on with a pair of jeans. And I just love this style. I'm all over it. I've got quite a few little twin sets and things like that that I definitely will be wearing again, which I have not worn in years, and really excited to see sort of the shorter length cardigans making a comeback. And then, of course, to go with all of these shorter cardigans and kind of ankle-length pants and jeans, I will definitely be throwing on some of my ballet flats. I have so many pairs back in my collection. I had gotten rid of quite a few of them when we moved to Florida, and I didn't really know how much I would wear them, but I kept my Chanels, of course, because they are my favorites. But now I have picked up quite a few over the last few months, so I'm going to grab some of the ballet flats that I have invested in and am really excited about wearing this season. So I think I talked about these in my last favorites video. These are from Jeffrey Campbell, and I picked them up during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. I have them in black and in nude, and they have been so comfortable. I've been wearing them out everywhere already, and I've just been loving them with skirts, with dresses, with jeans, with pretty much anything, but I do prefer to wear them with ankle length pants. So again, I'm really excited to see that sort of trend making a comeback, and I have lots of ankle length jeans, so I will definitely be getting a ton more use out of these. And then I love those shoes so much that I ended up picking them up in a third color that I wanted to get during the sale, but they sold out so quickly and never came back. So as soon as they did come back, I picked them up. They are these silver ones, and I really wanted something with a pop of either color or just kind of a little statement shoe. Love the silver, also loved the red, but still have yet to see the red show up in store or online. They're really hard to get your hands on, but love the silver, and that'll definitely be something that brings a little bit more interest into my otherwise very kind of basic wardrobe, and I think they are just super comfortable and super cute. And I should have mentioned that the ballet core sort of trend is one that I've fallen hard and fast for, because I have just always loved this style, and it's something that may be a trend right now, but something that I know I will get a lot of use out of for years to come in my wardrobe. So this summer I had picked up these little mules. These are from Quince, and I got them in this kind of beigey tone that matches this sweater actually so perfectly. And I also got them in black, and these were so super comfortable and super cute that I ended up picking up a third color for fall. So these are those same shoes in kind of a cognac brown color, and I absolutely love them. They've got like a nice like non-slip little padding on the bottom, and they have really great padding inside these shoes, so they're really comfortable to wear. I did see some reviews online where people said they had trouble like with the shoes falling off their feet and things, because they're not quite, I think, as secure as a lot of my mules that go across your whole foot, but I've had really no issues. I do have I think sort of normal width feet, and I I don't have to buy a narrow width or a wide width is really what I'm saying, and these seem to fit me really well. They stay on my feet really well, and they're very comfortable to walk in. So those are kind of the requirements for me these days. I do not buy uncomfortable shoes ever, and these are really great. So, and they're a great price point as well for anyone who may be interested. And the last pair of shoes I have to talk about are something that I thrifted recently based on a trend that I have been loving the last few fall seasons. It's something that comes around every fall season, and something that I consider to be a classic shoe that is never going away, and those are loafers. Now I have a lot of Gucci Princetown loafers, which are the mule style ones, and I do love those, and those are actually quite nice for Florida, but a couple years ago I decided to invest in a pair of really chunky loafers because I really love that look. But then when I tried it on with so many different things in my closet, they just didn't really work right. So I ended up selling those, and I decided I was going to just get a pair of classic loafers. But when I started trying out on classic loafers, a lot of them are quite stiff. You do have to break them in, and if you're not wearing them all the time, which I definitely will not be, I can't see how I'm ever going to get them comfortable. So I happened to come across them in a consignment shop, and they were a pair that reminded me, I don't know if they're the exact ones that I had years ago, but they look so close to ones I had years ago, and they are already pre-broken in and pre-loved, so I picked them up for like $20. So these are the GH Bass Weejuns, which are the style of loafer that I, for years and years growing up in New England, wore. We have Bass outlets and Bass stores pretty much everywhere up there, and I just remember wearing these to school. They were like my school shoes when I was younger. I wore them in college, and then I remember kind of at one point getting into kind of the mule style of these as well. But yeah, I found these kind of burgundy ones that reminded me so much of a pair that I had. I could not get them. They fit me like a glove. These are in a 6.5. I normally do wear a size 6 in shoes, but if I'm going to wear a sock with it, I always would size up to a 6.5. And these were in such beautiful condition, and they're a little different from the ones I had because these actually do have like rubber on the sole. I don't know if that was an ad from the person who owned them because they do have the wood below. I think mine just had kind of the leather and wood or whatever that is on the sole of the shoe. But I know mine were hard because they made a lot of clicking and clacking as I walked. But but these ones are a lot quieter. They are a lot more, they even feel more comfortable, like the leather on these. They're not quite as stiff as the ones I had, or maybe these are just really well worn. But either way, I'm really excited to have these, and definitely another thing that I will be wearing with all of my ankle length pants, ankle length jeans, and skirts and whatnot for the fall season. And they don't look ridiculous on my feet. So really loving these shoes. And last but not least, it would not be fall without pulling out my collection of brown handbags. I have quite a few brown toned handbags in my handbag collection, but there are 3 that I'm really excited about wearing this fall season. 2 of them are from the company The Curated, and I've got my classic shoulder bag from The Curated that I absolutely love in the chocolate color, which is really almost like a cross between a tan and a brown, which I think is perfect for the fall season. And then I recently picked this up secondhand in the mini size, which I really love this bag. I am so obsessed with this bag, so excited to be wearing it all through the fall season. Yeah, I love to just throw it on my shoulder like this, like a little, you know, pochette style bag. It's very sort of 90s-esque, which I love as well. And I just love the color of this bag. I love everything about this bag. It's just so simple, timeless, works with everything in my wardrobe, and cannot wait to get more use out of this in the fall. And my apologies, it's getting really dark outside, and so my camera's doing some funny things. I'm going to wrap it up quickly. The other bag that I'm really excited about, that when I got these shoes, I picked this up at the same time. This is from Quince, and this is kind of a tan colored bag that I already have in some other colors, and I love it so much. It's their small sized tote bag in the woven leather, and I absolutely love this bag. It looks really cute with these shoes, and I find that this sort of cognac or tan shade is something that I reach for so much in the fall. So yeah, it gives me that little sense of fall, even if I'm wearing like a white t-shirt and a pair of jeans. I can throw this bag on and throw these shoes on and feel like fall. So another way that I kind of get my fall fix without being in the cooler weather. So I think that is everything I have to share with you, all of my fall essentials for this year. My apologies for the lighting. It's about to storm outside, but thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about anything I've talked about, please leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you all soon in my next video. Have a great day.